point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now the Astros designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Gurriel on at first, nobody out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's running. Got him swinging. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Next up for the Stros, Evan Gattis. He popped out in his first trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Gattis, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first year. And he'll get there in plenty of time. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for Philadelphia, center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Kemp. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Very weakly on the ground. This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he struck him out. His 8th. At the plate, Tony Kemp. She'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Line to the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Ready once again, George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about it. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. As a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here. So,
meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
this is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he will strike him out. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Third baseman, number 7.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away now, and that'll bring in the 2-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick giving chase, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit to first. Gurriel picks it up. And he is out on the tag. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. So one gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck. Digging in, Scott Kingery. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only
Brad Peacock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Scott Kingery becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Center fielder.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And late reactions, and they got him. Now the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the breaking ball.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck out again. Here's George Springer. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-1 home. It's a bunt attempt, but he missed it. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. Bregman at third with 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there to make the play. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Michael Franco. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. A runner at second, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Still even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to the plate, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. A tag for one. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jose Bautista. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And they'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Philly down to their last strike. Philadelphia, good night. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.